There have been so many lies, so much hatred within this ATM community. I just want to address some of the problems, some of the myths, and we can dig deep and find out the truth about the ATM business coming right up. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Chad Osuji, and I am an ATM business owner and also ATM business mentor. So if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. So some of the lies and some of the myths that we have to address is, number one, an ATM machine can make you $2,000 to $3,000 per month. Now, right off the bat, if you guys believe these numbers, please stop falling for these traps. People who are saying that you can make, all of this money with an ATM business, they are really just trying to take advantage of you. They want you to fall into that get rich quick scheme. And that's really not what this business is about. This business is a numbers game. It's a long-term play. You have to stack your portfolio in order to start making thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars per month. So it really does take time to build out an ATM portfolio. But, some people are saying you can make this kind of crazy money with just one machine. And although you can, this is usually not the case. Just take everything with a grain of salt. And what I mean by this is, look at things from an optimistic point of view and also a pessimistic point of view. So what I mean by this is, look at a business opportunity and ask yourself, if I did this, what could the benefits be? Then look at it again from the pessimistic point of view and say, if I took this business opportunity, what are the negative consequences of it? This way you're able to see the good side of it and also the bad side of it. And then, you connect that bridge and then you get a better understanding of how this opportunity works or how this problem is, and you're better able to diagnose that problem. So to debunk this myth, I want to show you some of my numbers and some of my students' numbers and also people in my Facebook group. I want to show you guys how much you guys can actually make in this ATM business, and hopefully it's still enough money to keep you guys around, watch some of my other videos, and you guys you will be able to learn how to make $2,000 to $3,000 per month, but most likely it won't be with one machine. So as you can see, we are making around $500, $600 per month per machine with this business. And although that's not as high as $3,000 per month, if you think about it, that's still over a 200% ROI per year, which is fantastic. And that is actually better than any investment that I can think of, unless you are doing cryptocurrency, which I don't advise, but unless you like playing Mega Millions and Powerball and all that, then by any means go for it. Now, myth number 2 is the best ATM company is the biggest. So I've been talking about this, I've been preaching about this ever since I started making my first couple videos. The biggest ATM companies such as Cardtronics and ATM Depot and companies such as those, they are not always the best. They don't really help out the little guy. They want to charge you all of these crazy fees, but in reality, you're actually getting ripped off. So when you're first starting off in the ATM business, you actually want to use smaller companies such as mine and such as some other of my recommended companies. I'll have, links down in the description below. You want to use these small companies because they'll get you better deals, they'll get you free processing, and they'll give you all of these benefits, even better customer service even. And these large companies can't provide that because their operations are so large. Going with these large companies, it's sort of like buying brand name clothes. So if you buy Nikes, sure, you can get the Nikes for $150 and they're perfectly functional as shoes, or you can get the $20 shoes and it works exactly the same functionality, it's just $20. So you're getting the same benefits just at a much cheaper price, and in some cases you'll even get better customer service, better experience, better overall quality. So the third myth or the third lie that we have to address in this video is that you can tell your bank that you have a vending machine business instead of an ATM business. Now, if you already have an ATM business and you have already started your ATM business, you know how difficult it is to open a business bank account. I've heard people tell me, they're trying to cheat the system. They're trying to lie to the banks and say, oh, I don't have an ATM business. I have a vending machine business. And sometimes the banks actually do open the account for you, but the banks aren't stupid. The banks monitor every single client's account, and they will know 100%. They will know if you start an ATM business, because if you start going into the bank every single week to pick up $5,000 and $20 bills, they will know that you're doing something that you are not supposed to if you are not already authorized to have an ATM business bank account. So what I recommend that you guys do is use those small local banks. Use the banks that, are only available inside of your city, and they only have maybe anywhere from 1 to 5 locations, because these smaller banks, they need more clients. They want your money, but the bigger banks, they aren't willing to accept the risk that ATM businesses bring to the bank. So the smaller banks are willing to bring on that risk, and they're willing to, accept you as a client. And this is why I teach my students which banks to go to, what to say to the banks, how to say it, and that actually gives them the best possible chance of actually opening an account at the bank. So if you want to start an ATM business, I have a free ebook on how to start your own ATM business, starting off from scratch. You can get that. It's for free. Just click on that link below. And if you guys want to learn about all of the different prices of those ATMs and what companies to go to and all that, I do have another video. You can click on it either here or over here. I don't know which side it's going to be on. So thank you guys so much for staying to the end of the video. Make sure to go check out my next one. Peace.